This is a developing story on CBSN Minnesota.
I'm starting to believe that they knew I was coming to the convention today. So I almost feel like this was a setup. You couldn't wait until next week. You couldn't wait until Friday. So once again, Minneapolis, you're showing your true colors of actually who you are and who you represent. I'm not going to give up. Right now, the Minneapolis police officer that executed my baby boy on 2/2/22, be prepared for this family. Because every time you take a step, we're going to be right behind you. This is not over. You may have been found not guilty, but in the eyes of me, being the mother who I am, you are guilty. And I'm not going to give up. Continue to have your restless nights, because I know you do. You're probably restless before they decided to not charge you today. But you're going to continue to be restless because the spirit of my baby is going to haunt you for the rest of your life. Wow. I am not disappointed. I am disgusted with the city of Minneapolis. Very disgusted. I'm to the point to where I want to take back the residency of both my sons from that city. Even though my son, on his birth certificate, let's take off Maplewood, Minnesota. I don't want him to be remembered for a city that we embraced and raised our children in, and then you decided in less than 9 seconds to take my baby's life? And you think that you just go walk around and have a regular life, and I'm not? I'm going to mourn my son for the rest of my days on earth until I'm united with my baby. That's not fair. It's not fair that I had to go and pick up ashes of my baby from my niece because I was too distraught to pick his ashes up. Did you think I was going to bury my son in the ground of the place that murdered him? No, wherever I go, my baby's going. I don't live in the Twin Cities. I left the Twin Cities. I took my son with me when I left the Twin Cities, and there was a reason for us not to be there. My son was protecting himself, thinking he had to protect himself from all the crime that is out of control, Mayor Fry, the mayor of Minneapolis, that you can't control. So my son decided that if he's going to go back and forth and do Instacart and DoorDash, he needed to bear arms the legal way. He listened to myself and his father. He did the right thing. But at the end of the day, the Second Amendment doesn't matter to him. He has too much melanin. So maybe if it was a little lighter melanin, maybe they would have gave him a de-escalation stages of a chance to drop the weapon. Wow. But you had enough time before my baby went and reached for his weapon. If you had time to kick a couch 2 times, not one, but twice, you had time to de-escalate the situation of my melanin black son.
My Lord.
Now, you're going to have to deal with me. I've never been Minnesota nice, and I'm not from Minnesota. And I said that from the first day that I stepped soil on that city. I am not Minnesota nice. You got something different right here. I'm from a different state. We stand up. We speak up. This is who his mother is. I'm not going nowhere. Anytime I come back to the States, you're going to hear about me. Minneapolis, Minnesota. Know who I am. I cannot, can you imagine knowing that you'll never get to see your 22-year-old baby ever again? It is not right that it took me 10 hours to bring Amir into this evil, racist, unjust world. And then in less than 9 seconds, a police officer who had the record, not my son, he's the one that has the record. Why don't y'all go pull him up to see all the complaints that he has against him? Because my son ain't got no complaints on him. You decided that he wasn't worth nothing but less than 9 seconds of a human being. And y'all think I'm about to be nice? That's why I'm not from Minnesota, because I'm not. So get ready, because with the backings of these two, And the other attorneys, we're coming. We're coming full
Amen.
force. And I'm not going to stop racing this race and running the race until I cross that finish line.